make sure this thing is working. Yes, it's working. All right. So how y'all doing tonight? Are y'all doing okay? Hello, everyone. How y'all doing? You know, I forgot to turn the sound off on my TV. Oh, Lord. It's always something, y'all. Okay, so look. I got a new table. Look at my new table. Y'all, look how tall this table is. So it's really tall. And so I'm rearranging my room. I put 2 tables back to back on this side. And then 1 table on that side. And then I got a big table because I was tired of every time I bump into the table was shaking. So we fixed that problem. Alright, so we're going to be doing the blueberry tonight. Y'all, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. This is one of my favorites. So that's what we're doing tonight. So how are y'all? Did y'all have a good Mother's Day? So did y'all get anything for Mother's Day? I have to tell you what I got my mom. Okay, so we're going to do 1 cut. Because you know you did! Oh, I'm so excited you just joined my Wreath therapy class. I love it. So I got my mom a new iPad because the one she was using, y'all, it was like 2nd generation iPad. That's how old it was. So she was really having trouble getting on YouTube and Facebook. So I just got her a new one. And I got gift cards to my favorite store. My favorite clothing store, Talbot's. Okay. I'm doing great. How are you doing? I do not have any more of the blueberry kit. Y'all, both the kits sold out. Oh, and let me tell you, I put a poll in the community because I'm getting ready to figure out the next kit, and I may do 2 again because they're just selling out so fast. And you get to vote on what you want. So make sure you go over to the community and do that. Alright, let's look at the ribbons. So we had the green mesh and the blue mesh. These are my favorites. Then we had a blue canvas, a green canvas, a gingham, blue and white, and a whole roll of the green and white gingham. I love this stuff. It makes for great bows, the 1.5 inch. Alright, so I've already got all of my ribbons cut at 12 inches. Using my perfect tail. We've got our little sign. And we'll do, I forgot to ask you, are you available on Friday? Because if you are, we are going to do the ladybug on Friday. Okay, so let's get zoomed in here. So it comes with a blue frame. You did, yay, you voted. All right, so we're going to, so someone asked, how do you know where to put the chenille stems on the wreath braid? So what I do is I put them, I go over approximately 4 inches, and I put another one. Thank you for sprinkling the love, Sherry. Okay. So I always open all the ties at the bottom. And the reason I do that is so I'm not having to open them as I'm going along. So someone asked how long it takes for Sims Pottery to approve their application. It usually takes about 24 hours. Okay, so I'm going to do Woodland. Whoa! I am way out of frame. I'm going to do Woodland Ruffle. So what that is I have it cut at 35 inches. And we are going to do 3 rolls on this side. And then we're going to ruffle it up and do 3 rolls on the other. So 1, 2, 3. You can use a little clip, like a chip clip. I know, I'm so excited she got a new iPad. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Because poor mama, it was taking her like 20 minutes to get on the lives. I cut the mesh at 35 inches. Okay, and I'm going to alternate. There are so many ways you could do this. You could do all blue, you could do all green on the top, or you could alternate. You could do ruffles, you could do woodland ruffles, you could do curls. Just depends on what you like. Hey, Sophia and Charlie. Hey, Mel. All right. Oh, we love blueberries too. It's funny because Ross's birthday was on Sunday. Can't believe it. 15. I can't believe it. And he wanted blueberry pancakes, and his dad got up and went to the store and got stuff to make blueberry pancakes. How about that? Pretty awesome. Okay, so we do 3 curls, and then we just roll it up the center. Okay, place it on. We're just going to do it one good time. And just like our regular ruffles, we're going to make sure that they're spread against each other. So you just kind of pull until they do that little magic they do. And we'll go ahead and start putting in ribbons. Alright, so I put the opposite colors together. So blue with the green and white. Alright, so we'll pinch in the middle, fold over, alright, and then I'll tie it off 3 good times, and we'll trim off the excess. We don't really need all that, and I can just kind of tuck it and then spread out our ribbons. There we go. Cute. Alright. Then we'll do the green with the blue and white gingham. I love gingham. Do y'all love gingham? Okay, so I always start on the bottom, the outside ring. But someone was asking. That is just a personal preference. That does not mean that you can't start on the inner ring and go to the outer ring. It is strictly up to what you like. There's no rules. No rules in wreath making. You just do what works for you. This cutter, it came, they have them on Amazon. I actually have it in my influencer shop. So all the tools that I use, pretty much all of them, except for my mesh roller, is going to be in my Amazon shop. Makes it a little bit easier for you to find. Yeah, so with this kind of frame, this is a work frame. They come preloaded with the ties. The ties are also much thicker than just chenille ties. Or pipe cleaners, however you call them. Whatever you call them. Okay, so we did our 3 curls. We ruffled up. Then we'll go to the next tie. Tie it on. And then remember, we have to spread it out. So pull both up and just kind of pull them against each other, and they'll naturally do what they do. No, so yes. So I have 2 rolls of mesh. Now I don't use the whole roll. You can see what's left. There's probably about a 1/4 left, maybe. What did I drop on the floor? Oh. I thought maybe because my table was wider I wouldn't drop things on the floor. But I can't help myself. It just happens. This is a kit, so it was a kit. It's already sold out. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to come up with a couple new kits. I've been kind of busy because I have a lot of new members. And so we've been spending extra time on Zoom because I want to make sure that they get their questions answered. So I haven't had as much time. But I'm going to get one out. Just make sure you vote on what you like. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do a sunflower one. And then the other one is yet to be determined. Oh. Are you in NOLA? I'll probably be down there at some point. Damon always has something down there. We end up down there for. Okay. So I tie it off 3 times. Cut off the excess. I spread my ribbons out. And I'm putting everything on this direction so y'all can see. Easier for you to see on the other side. Okay. Oh, if you're looking at the, you love the gnome signs? I love the gnome signs too. I'm going to do a horse one, I promise, Donna. I haven't forgotten. I'm waiting on some greenery from my supplier. Y'all, they are taking so long now. It's just, woo! Usually it takes like a week or 2. Now it's taking like so much longer. So if you're waiting on your kit, that's why. They're just taking forever. You do.
Good night.
Good night, honey. Cheryl, are you available Friday? A gardening wreath. Okay, that might be fun. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like it. Okay. Let's see. Alrighty, there we go. So we spread them out, see, and they do their little magic. Then we fold our ribbon in half. Okay, so do y'all like the lights better? I think the lights are better. I moved that really bright light to up behind me. So I think it's better. It's not completely done. When I get my room done, I'll do a live and show y'all my new room. I feel like craft rooms are one of those things where you are constantly revising it. You know what I mean? So Tiffany says she's about to jump out of her comfort zone and do a floral. And so you know what we're going to tell her? We're going to tell her, do it. Because there's nothing to be afraid of. There's no rules. And y'all, there is a buyer for every single thing you make, even if you don't think there is. There is. Oh, last night when we did our both Sunday, because of course Sunday was Mother's Day, we did the cutest little turquoise truck. I had not. Oh, Bella's back here. She's right there. Can you see her? Here, let me move it up a little. There she is. She's sleeping in her chair. She's got to sleep in her chair. My mat is a 36 by 24. Yep. And it's wonderful. I love it. It's one of my favorite things. My mat. Yeah, I think the light is a lot better because it makes it look more like the color it should be and not some weird color that the light made it. Oh, you didn't miss anything because we didn't do Sunday. I took the day off because it was Mother's Day and Ross's birthday. We got Ross a ice cream cake. Oh my gosh, he's been having so much fun with that ice cream cake. Okay. Looks like there's a weird number of ties down here. Every once in a while I will get one that has a strange number of ties. Let me just make sure we haven't missed one. I don't think so. Nope. Okay. Not a problem. Okay. Unfortunately, this one is sold out, but I'll be listing a new one soon. Yeah, on Friday we'll do the ladybug. So, see, and I keep asking you, Cheryl, if you are available, and then I keep forgetting to look. Y'all, I'm just a hot mess. I'll put the video up probably in the morning, Linda. When it comes to bows, which one do I prefer for a beginner? So I like either the, well actually there's three that I think are really good. I like the Easy Bow Maker. I love that one. I love the Pro Bow 4-in-1, and I also like the Bowdabra. So all of them work. I think it just depends on what works for your budget. Amanda's a huge fan of Survivor. I haven't watched it in a long time, but I like Naked and Afraid. It's such a weird show, but I like it. Okay. So we ended up with an odd number down here. It's not going to be an issue. It's a non-issue. Just add an extra one in. And we'll do our tie. It's bizarre. No, we didn't miss one on the bottom. It just seems to have an odd number. Every once in a while, I'll get one with an odd number. I just put another tie in. Very strange, but sometimes they are. Won't make any difference. Okay. If we need to put another one on the top, it's not a problem. I did get a new table. Oh, somebody said that Joann's is having a big sale right now. So, oh my gosh, Trina, Carson and I adore The Masked Singer. We watch it every single week. As a matter of fact, we have this whole thing, that's like the only thing we watch together. And as soon as I'll say, hey, you ready to watch? Because we tape it. You ready to watch The Masked Singer? And he's like, yeah. We love it. Love it. Oh, I know. I love these colors together. Okay. So when you're putting this on, make sure it doesn't squash the bottom. Okay. Whew. I know. Can you believe that? Brett Michaels got eliminated. I I was so upset when they eliminated the space guy. Who was that? That was the country singer. Oh no! Well, don't tell me who it is, because we haven't watched it yet. I won't say anything to him. I won't say anything to him. He's back there in his room. He's not paying any attention to Mommy. He's playing his games. Oh, y'all, so this is funny. We are so close. So I homeschool, and we are so close to being done with school. Yes, everywhere there is a tie, I put the mesh and the ribbon. And they are wanting to do extra school every day now so they can get out early. It's so funny. You know, usually it's just so difficult to get them to do school. But then, here they are close to the end and they're like, let's do extra. Oh no, Tanya. I hope you're feeling better. Was short one of the bottom. So yours only had, so it didn't have, did it have more on the bottom or not enough on the bottom? I wonder if it's just the way this wreath form is. Strange, isn't it? Very strange. It must be this type of form. Okay. Spread them out. Make sure we're not squashing the bottom. Okay. Put our ribbons in. A dog wreath kit. I made a brand new sign for pets today. Yeah, I could do a dog wreath kit. I was thinking about doing some smaller ones, like not as many, so I can have more variety. I just haven't sat down to figure it out yet. But I will. Yeah, see, some of these forms are a little bit weird. Like sometimes they'll have 10, sometimes they'll have 9. Sometimes clearly they'll have 11 on the bottom. No, what's up with that? I haven't done the ladybug yet, so we'll see what mine's like. If it's different, then I'll talk to you about sending you a new one. Okay. There we go. I cut all of the mesh at 35 inches. And I did that so that I could still get pretty close to 30-inch ruffle. Because I really like a 30-inch ruffle. So I just find it covers the wreath better. And there's enough on the rolls to do that. So I thought, why not? Not going to save the extra. Hummingbirds. Really? No. When I send you a kit, I want you to have everything in it. I don't want you to have to add stuff. Except maybe the wire for your sign. So, oh, I love 30-inch ruffle. I love 30-inch ruffle. Best thing I ever discovered. I mean, not that I think I'm the only one who does it. I'm sure others have done it before me, but I was pretty amazed when I figured it out. Bella's totally sacked out back there. Okay. Whoops. I think I just broke my nail. I'm so glad you like my kits. That's my favorite thing to do, is to put the kits together. And to do them live with y'all. That too. If I could figure out how I could go live every day, I would. Unfortunately, my life just isn't set up for that. Okay. Weird random mesh piece there. So this one, the green one, is the faux jute. So it's much thicker. It doesn't fray. It's a very nice mesh. Yes, I can do a rail. I have to get one though. Oh, and I got a whole bunch from Hot Mesh Mom that I want to do for y'all. So we're going to be doing those here shortly. I got one that's really, really cute that I want to show y'all, that's like super easy. Do a live and list all the supplies. I can try. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. There we go. Yep, see, so this one had one extra on the bottom and one less on the top. Huh, interesting. A teardrop swag? Yep, we can do one. We just did one of those in my group. We sure did. A patriotic one. It turned out so cute. Very strange. So it has one more on the bottom and one less on the top. Oh, thank you, Nancy. Nancy said I'm an excellent teacher. Rails are, so there's actually two different kinds of rails. One is, it's like a frame that's like this all the way down. It has ties on the end. And the other one is a wood base that has rails on the bottom. Like, do I have one around here? I don't think I do. But we'll definitely do, we can do both. Different kind. Okay, there we go. So pull it all out. Okay. And your ribbons are always going to get a little messy as you're kind of going around. It just happens when you're going in and out. Yeah, a misfit wreath form. I don't know, I wonder if it's just that's the way they set it up. Sometimes it is just a little bit different. Ends up about the same, just a different configuration. Okay. Oh, I love these colors. Look at these colors. Okay. So, oh my gosh, I love it. I love it, I love it. So, see, now y'all know, count your ties before you cut your ribbon. Because I cut some I don't need. Oh, well. Don't y'all love the little gingham pops in there? I love it. Okay. Let's do... Rachel, you are not old. I don't know what y'all are talking about, but whatever you're talking about, you are not old, girl. Okay. Y'all, a lot of times y'all are having conversations I don't know what y'all are talking about because I'm too busy doing stuff. Making the wreath. Alright. So here we go. I'm sorry, I have to clean off the space a little so I can... Oh, okay, Mevo. So I can see what I'm doing. Okay. Oh my gosh, y'all should see how many ribbons I have left over after I do my kits. Okay. So let's see, let's start with the blue on the bottom. This bow maker right here is called the Pro Bow 4-in-1. And let me show you this. This is the Easy Bow Maker. Y'all, it's like pretty much exactly the same. You see? So the part you use is where you put the ribbon in and where you can put a spool. As a matter of fact, let's use the Easy Bow. I haven't used that in a while. Okay. Yes, we do ship to Canada. As a matter of fact, I have someone who gets something from Canada every month. I also have someone in Australia and someone in the UK. Alright. So we're going to start off with a small tail, about 8 inches. You just put it, okay, here's one very important thing. With the Easy Bow Maker, you must use this little tiny piece in the front because that's what keeps these tight and in the form. So make sure you use that little piece. If you don't have it, you can email her, she'll send you one. Thank you. I know. The table is so much better. Alright. So I twisted it. We're going to go out to the 6. Twist again. So what I usually do is I get it inside the wreath form and then I twist it. You can also put your finger where the number is so that you don't have to try to figure it out after you have it on there. And you can use the existing loop, the prior loop, to figure it out. Okay. So, there we go. Trim that off. I'm going to dovetail it. So this just gives your bow a finished look. Okay. So I have a lot. I always send one whole roll. So I have a lot of this one. So we are going to be putting this in a couple of times. Okay, so we're going to make the tail a little bit longer. Okay, so we put it in, twist. Alright, same size. This is a 2-1 bow. Okay, this is one of the easiest bows if you are just starting out. Okay, what it does, and we went through this in my group just the other day. What it does is it makes it very easy to fluff because you have 2 loops with one in the middle. Okay, and then you're going to start with your next part. Okay. So again, with the smaller tail, place it in. This time you can either go the same size or just a slight bit smaller, like 1/2 inch or so. So kind of like at the 5.5 mark. This helps with the fullness of your bow. What you can do is pull them up and make sure they match. That way you don't have to try to move things aside to see where it goes. Okay, and you can just put the next one right on top. The next one right on top. Pull it out, trim it off. Okay. Dovetail. I was about to cut off my nail. I will go ahead and start putting my loops where I want to go. I will hold my finger on the loops because then you don't have a problem. You made your first Etsy sale yesterday? Oh, y'all. Big claps. Okay. So we're going to, let's do this again. Then we'll do the last one. This will be a nice big bow. Okay, so we'll place that out. So, I'm going to match it to that one. So see again, we have 2 loops, 1 in the middle. So this is how you can get a really nice big bow. Okay? Yeah, gluing the sticks in helps a lot. And I found my glue and I brought it up here. I just haven't done it yet. So I'm going to go just a tiny bit smaller again. Okay, and the reason I do that is to make the bow fluff up more this way. So make it kind of fluffier in the front. Okay. Yeah. And you have plenty of ribbon to do this in these kits, as you can see. I just grab one of the sets that we cut and put it in. Okay, so another 2 and 2, 2 and 2. All right. I'm going to put this one in. Okay. There are 9 of each 35-inch cuts. So there are 18 ties, usually. I didn't even count how many we had on this one. And so I'll cut 9 and 9. All right. So we've got our bow together. So now I'll take my zip tie. I'm going to run it under 1/2. Just get it started. Okay. Pull it out. Okay. Let me move that stuff. Now, you can see where it was in the bow maker. So you just want to slide your zip tie around the back and make sure it's approximately where that loop was. Those sticks were. And I'll pull everything. I'm going to pull the tails out front. Okay. Alright, and I'll just kind of move these one more time just to make sure they're where I want them. So remember, we have 2 loops with 1 in the center. 2 loops with 1 in the center. 2 loops with 1 in the center. Then, let's see, do we have any good colors in here? Hold on, let me get a tie. Here we go. All right. So we flip it over. We're going to run the pipe cleaner, aka chenille stem, right through there. Okay. I'm going to check one more time, just to make sure everything's in place, and then I'm going to pull it tight. As tight as I can get it. I'm going to leave that pipe cleaner and the zip ties all together. And then I'm going to start moving the loops around and kind of fluffing them out. So move them around, fluff them out, because we want them to stay where we put them. And we want them to fluff up. If you move your loops around before you take it out of the bow maker, then there won't be as much to fluff. So if you're struggling with fluffing, do that first. Yes, I do have some extra ribbons sets, and I am going to put them, I'm going to put them on. I just haven't had a chance to count them yet. Alright, so now we run our hands under all the ribbon just to get it to do that lovely curl we like. We like that. Okay. Now, I just cut the zip tie off in the back, and I will put one good tie around with the pipe cleaners, and then I'm gonna place it down in the wreath. There we go. Thank you. I know, I love these colors together. There we go. Alright. So now I'll just kind of refluff a little bit. I'm going to kind of move the tails around a little bit because I don't want them to all kind of get stuck in the same place. So I'll kind of move some off to the side. Like that. And we can take these. Yeah. Would this look pretty on your yellow door, Casey? This would probably be one that Avery would like to do. Too bad I don't have any extra of this one. I'd have to send you it. Okay. Alright. One more to curl up. There we go. So there's the bow. Now we can put our sign over here on the side. Okay. Alright, so on the sign, I'm going to have to cut that nail. You just use one of these. This is a metal hole punch. I have been thinking about adding holes to my signs, but y'all have to tell me whether you want that or not. Okay. So right in the corners. What I like about this is the holes are really small. Now if I had to do holes on the sides, it wouldn't be this small, because the hole punch I have is much bigger. Okay. I'm sorry, Mary. Alright, so we have our wire. This is our 26 gauge wire. It's very thin and silver. Is the sign the always hardest part for you? I know, it is. It does look like it's actually purple, but sometimes in the light it looks... Now my apron is the same color. You can get this, if you want one like this, you can get it at Crazy Maisie Creations. Oh girl, the kits sell out so fast. I mean, like, I think these two kits sold out. Let me tell you that. The June kit sold out in like 36 hours. That's how fast it sold out. Okay, so I got these. I cut about 18 inches or so. Hey, Laura Jean. How are you? Okay. So I put it through, you know, just like the middle is the where I tie it near the sign. So a wreath like this would ship in a 24 by 24 by 8 box probably. Yep. See owls on it. Okay. You want an apron like this that says Harbor Good Mom on it? Oh, did you miss the bike and the flip-flop? Yes, I do use a Cricut, and I make my signs. Yep. It's, the caddy came from Crazy Maisie Creations. You know, she's one of the Soul Sisters. Okay. So, here's what I do when I have a sign that I am going to... I just put I just put holes like in the corners. That's what I do. Alright, so I just take it. When I have it where I'm going to put it across here, I will take each one of these sides and I will run it underneath. So in between this top row so that it goes around the frame. See this right here? And then I'll just loosely tie it. Okay. The best Cricut for a beginner, I think, is the Air. The 2. I think the Maker is really for people who do more different type of textures, like leather and quilting and stuff like that. Alright, so I tie it like this, okay, like that. Yes, if you want to learn sublimation, actually, if you will hold tight, I am starting a group for sublimation and Cricut, and there will be business in there as well. Okay, so you see I have it. I want to make sure it's in line with where I want, so where I want it based on where my bow is. And then I'll go around here, and y'all, this is so much easier than trying to... You want one of these, Mama? Yeah, Bob definitely needs a hard-working Bob apron. Okay. Seriously, I put my cutter up. Okay. Yeah. I do teach that in my group. I will say that. But I'm going to do a group that only does that. And it won't just be me. It will be... one of my soul sisters is going to be in it, and Rachel and Mel will be in it. So Melissa, me, Rachel, and Mel. And we all have specialties. So, like Rachel does the CNC machine stuff and painting. Alright. It's on there. Alright, we did it. We're done. Are you talking about the sign itself? There is a lot of different places you can get the sign. Sublimation. So sublimation is where you take... Do I have any blank signs around here? No, I don't think. I think they're all downstairs. Alright, so you take a sign, right? It comes, it's white. It has a little blue coating on it. You peel the coating off. You print from your sublimation printer a design that you created. Then you put that design on top of your sublimation. You use a heat press, and it adheres it onto the sign. So it actually, like, there's nothing that's going to take that off. Okay, so it's very different than doing vinyl, because if you do vinyl for some reason, it could get scratched off or taken off. However, with sublimation, that doesn't happen. It's like it's on there. So, and there is a big market for sublimated items. Not just signs. A lot more. Like, you can do aprons. You can sublimate your logo on an apron with sublimation. Oh, yay! Okay, if y'all got one of these and you make it, please, 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 come join my Facebook group if you're on Facebook. It is called Everyday Craft Dreamers, and show me what you made so I can see it. Well, come on, Christina, you need to join my group. You need to join the business group. Thank you. Yep, I can do wood signs. I figured it out. There is a special process you have to do for wood signs, but I did figure out how to do it, so you're so funny, Susan. Next, I'm going to go hang out with my mom and see how her new iPad worked. Yeah. So, awesome! Yep, I sure did. I showed them how to do it in group. I sure did. Are you talking about sublimation? It's like SUBLIMATION, sublimation. Yep, classes are still discounted, but I will be taking that. Yes, thank you, Chris. I will be taking that down soon. So if you want in with the discount, you better do it quick. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah. Dye sublimation is awesome. Susan works with it a lot too. How do you get glue off a sign? Okay. So you can take your hairdryer and put it on low heat and run it across the sign, and you should be able to get the glue right off. Yep. Awesome. I'm loving this new table. This is awesome. Look, I have so much more room. This is cool. Thank you. So as soon as I get my room all set up, I'll do a live so y'all can see what I did. Are you talking about signs, or are you talking about a machine? So if you're talking about a machine, you can use like Pro World or Heat Press Nation. If you're talking about signs themselves, there's a whole bunch. Sign Chicken is one. Best place to buy deco mesh. So I would say Trendy Tree and the Wreath Shop, Craft Outlet, and I think there's another new one, and I can't think of the name of it, but thank you. It took me a long time to upgrade the table just because I knew what a pain it was going to be to have to move all my stuff. That's why. No reason other than that. I kept saying, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it, and I just didn't get around to it. But I had a little extra time I wanted to work on my room, so I was like, let's go get it. Yes, we're going to do it Friday. As long as Owl's available. Y'all know I can't come on without my owl. Oh no, Sue. No worries. So the special for the Wreath group is it is $5 off a month for 3 months in a row, and so it makes it $10 a month. And the code is No April Fool's Design. Yeah. This, where did I get this? This is from Susie's Wreaths and Things. Yeah. I know, the table's huge. I love it. Okay. Well, I hope y'all have a wonderful night. And, oh, I added a whole bunch of new signs on my shop. So go check them out. I did one for pets, because we all love our pets, right? So I'm getting ready to make some more fall, Christmas, Halloween, but I added just like some everyday ones too. This is called a mesh roller, and it's really great because you can put your mesh on here and it doesn't get all tangled up, because it can really be quite a feat when you don't have one of these mesh rollers. Best thing I ever got. You can sign up for classes on my website. It's just the sublimation class is going to come out on a special. So I'm hoping to get that up maybe this week. I'm trying. I got to get the website set up. My table came from Lowe's, but you can do it on my website. It's just hardworkingmom.com, and go to the shop, the store, and you'll see them all in there. And oh, thank you, Deb. All right. Yeah, I think we'll probably come on like maybe around the same time, either 8 or 9 o'clock. I just have to get with Owl. Oh, yay! Your signs are on the way. Yep, hardworking mom. It is. Everything's always hardworking mom. All right. Oh, Friday we're going to do the ladybug kit. I love this one. So, all right. Oh, no. Yeah. It is 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Are you in a different time zone? Yeah. I do still have the discount on all my groups. Yes, I do. And I will come live and tell y'all when we set up that sublimation group. Yeah. Okay. All right. Y'all have a wonderful night. Thanks for hanging out with me. And we will see you guys on Friday. So I'm going to go down and show this to my mom. And I'll see y'all later.